How's everybody doing tonight? Man, lots of sporting action today, right? Like, so hard to know what to watch. NFL's on, MLB playoffs, college football, good grief, you name it. I think, maybe even some soccer, although I'm not a soccer, I don't watch soccer myself, but I think soccer might have even been on today. One of those crazy kind of sports days. So tonight we have 3 different breaks on tap. We will do 5-star baseball first. Following 5-star baseball will come immaculate basketball. After immaculate basketball, we will then do impeccable football. None of those breaks tonight are going to be terribly long. Not most of them don't have very many cards, so it won't take a whole lot to get through tonight. I can tell you up front, we do have an open team in 5-star baseball. That's going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks. Had somebody that bought 3 teams and then informed me that they couldn't pay for their 3 teams. So 2 of them I was able to get sold by way of second chance. And thank you to those of you who were awesome enough to pick that up for me. But there is still the Diamondbacks sitting out there. So if someone is interested in the Arizona Diamondbacks, please do let me know. And if you hang on one second here, I need to... There we go. Just had to make a slight little adjustment there. And let's get our spreadsheet up so we can get started on things tonight. So first up here, of course, you'll see that my feedback is set to be automated. So here's what that means to you. It means that anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return. So you don't ever have to wait on me. One of the few times, right? And of course, the most important message you see there is a note to say thank you, because I do appreciate everyone who bids and breaks and chats and hangs out with me. So thank you to everyone for that as well. We're going to take a look next at some breaks that are coming up here over the course of the next few days. So tomorrow night, we will open a half case of Leaf Autograph mini football helmets. That happens to be the back half of a case that we started the other day. Hang on one second. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here, and I'm maybe not doing a great job of it, but one of my tabs kind of closed out on me, and I'm just trying to get it loaded back in here for us, hopefully in a moment. There we go. Now I think it's cooperated. And then we'll also open another 16-box master case of Phoenix football tomorrow night. Saturday, I'm taking that night off. I'm going to watch my Kentucky Wildcats play a little football, so no breaks on Saturday night. Sunday, we will open a single Gold Rush autograph baseball jersey, a full case of Archive Signature Series Retired Edition baseball, and a full case of Gold Label. That might be the last of both of those, but I'm not 100% sure. And then Monday will be another 16-box master case of Phoenix football, much like we're going to open tomorrow night. On Tuesday, guess what, guys? I messed up. Topps Update is a weird Monday release. Like, I don't think I ever remember a product releasing on Monday, but Topps Update does. But you know what? I forgot that I thought it was Wednesday. I didn't realize it was a Monday release until my rep called me today looking for some money because he was going to ship it. So we're actually going to break it Tuesday instead of Monday, and we're going to break it by the full case this time. So that is that's the jumbo. So it's a massive amount of cards. It'll be probably about a 2-hour break roughly. So we're going to start early at 9:15 Eastern. And I'm not shipping the veteran base, guys. So inserts, parallels, rookie cards, autographs, relics, all ship as normal. And there'll be plenty of those in that break, but no veteran base will ship there. So first up tonight, we are going to get into our 5-star baseball. Then it will be immaculate basketball. And then, of course, bringing up the back end this evening is our impeccable football. Some of you ask me, I see there in chat, how much is it for the Diamondbacks? Last bid amount on that, guys, I believe was $14.50. So something like that, $14, right around that neighborhood is what I would be looking for. Otherwise, I can, if it doesn't sell, it's not that big a deal. I'll keep the team and just, be out the spot on that one if we need to. We're definitely not going to hold up the break for that. Tuesday is the projected shipping date for 5-star, immaculate, and impeccable. As always, if I can get it out to you faster than that, I certainly will. Whoops, I forgot the consolation card part, didn't I? So if you are in one of these breaks tonight and your team doesn't pull anything, you don't get a base card, you don't get a single thing, you are still entitled to a consolation card. It can be from any year and any series. And in this case, because it is a paid shipping break, I would simply ship it out with the rest of the break. So in other words, if you're in a break tonight, whether you pull a card or whether you don't, you are going to get a package and you will get something heading your way. So first up, 8 boxes of 2018 5-star baseball. This is a full case break. It's break number 2. You'll see, of course, everything we opened tonight, ended tonight, Thursday night, the 18th of October. We have our Arizona Diamondbacks are open right now in a second chance offer. It looks like somebody in there may be taking it by way of chat. We'll deal with that in a moment. And then, of course, the Baltimore Orioles were picked up by a second chance offer officially through eBay. The Angels were picked up the same way. The second bidder there picked them up as a second chance offer on eBay. And it looks like, Kyle, you said that you are you want to pick up the Diamondbacks in here. All right, Kyle, can you do me a little favor and type in there for me what email address you would like me to send a PayPal invoice to? And then I can shoot over here to PayPal and send a money request to you right now, Kyle. And I see Latchman and Jerry, you guys have both jumped in there and offered to pick that up as well. But Kyle was first up, it looked like. Well, on my side, Latchman, I'm showing it as you asked how much and Jay Allen asked how much. But the first person that I see that says I'll take it is Kyle. And then Latchman, you were right below that. And Jerry, you were right below that. That is exactly how chat reads on my side. Now, I don't know if somebody else maybe, if you guys see it different on your side, but that is how it came in on my side. So I'm kind of basing it on that. But right now I'm just waiting to hear from Kyle if he can give us his email info and I can get him invoiced and all that. If not, we'll move on down the line here. So let's just see where we are with that. And I am trying to get myself logged into PayPal in the meantime here. You did not miss Impeccable Football, Jason. It is actually going to be last up tonight. So hang on just one second, guys. Let me try to get myself logged in here so that I can invoice whoever it's going to be here in a moment. Okay, Ironhead, you said it. The chat does read the same on yours. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure there, guys, because you know what? Sometimes I know there's a delay on chat, and I thought, man, I don't want to, you know, mess somebody over there. Meanwhile, Kyle, are you still here? Because Kyle, if we don't hear from you here in another minute or two, we're going to go ahead probably and move on down the line and offer that up to Latchman if I don't hear back from Kyle in a second. So, Kyle, we're waiting on you, my friend. Are you here? Are you around? Are you good? What's your sitch? All right. Well, Kyle maybe has taken off on us. I don't know. Because oh, wait, he's got something. He's got a ... in there. So maybe he is still around here then. So, Kyle, we're just waiting on an email that I can use to invoice you. And then if you still want to pick up that spot for the Diamondbacks, and if you don't, then that's cool too, man. We've got a couple other people that are interested in it. So if you've changed your mind on it, Kyle, that is no problem. But mainly we just want to get it wrapped up here without too much delay so that we can go ahead and do that. Kyle, I'm not seeing it here in chat. Does anybody else see it on their side? Kyle's saying he sent it in there 3 times. I don't see it. Does anyone else see it? Am I just blind? I don't see it on my side, Kyle. At all. Only thing I saw in a reply from you was just a little ... I don't think that I missed it here. Yeah, so nobody else sees it there either. So I don't know what's going on there, Kyle, but I don't have it. So do you want me to go on, and Kyle, do you want me to go on and move down the road here and just offer it up to Latchman, or what's the best course of action here? Ben Rudd, shouldn't have edited it out. I mean, you guys definitely put emails in chat all the time. I've really never seen it edited out before, but I don't know. Jay Allen says you see it in chat. I don't see it in. You see his email typed in there? You mean? Ben Rudd's giving him some tips there. Oh, Ben Rudd, you're looking for something good and impeccable, huh? So you didn't have good, oh, you did have, wait a minute, you did have some good stuff lately. Oh, but that might have been in Flawless Collegiate. Maybe that's it. Maybe. Oh, here we go. It's coming up now. Now I see it. Okay, so let me jump in there. I'm going to leave you guys sit. Obviously, I can't take you off of this page because we are in the process here. So I'm learning something tonight too. Apparently you guys can't just type it right in there. It strips it out is what somebody's saying. I've never noticed that before. And that's at Yahoo. Okay. Let me get that typed in there. All right. So it is ke@yahoo.com. Okay. All right, so I am sending this over to you right now. Please let me know if you do not see it. So this is Diamondbacks in 5-star break 2. 2. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Kyle, I had no idea that it would strip your email address out of chat. That is some crazy stuff, isn't it? I just now sent you the PayPal money request, so you should have that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go in here and update the spreadsheet so that I have your proper information in here. And bear with me for a moment, guys, and then we'll get right back to what we were doing. I appreciate your patience. I know it's always a drag when we have to stop and do this. I always dread it, but I guess at least tonight the person told me they weren't going to pay for it. You know, sometimes they bid on it and they don't even tell you. Then you just find out the hard way when it's time to go. At least this person told me, so I did have the ability to get a couple of them sold in chat, which was nice. Yes, Jay Allen, I did. Oh, now wait a minute. It's supposed to have a 77 on it. Did I put the 77, I wonder? Because I don't know if I didn't see the 77 originally, guys. I just saw the KE weave part. So if the 77 is supposed to be on there, then I guess I'm going to be sending it one more time from PayPal, aren't I? Okay, let's go back in here and do that again then. Okay, so yeah, I thought you were saying that your username was KEWeave77. I didn't realize that was part of the email address. I didn't see that in there, so I guess I've got to start all over again and add the 77. And we'll try this one more time. All right. Okay, there it is sent again. This time with the email address has the 77 in there too. So there we go. Now maybe we've got it off to the right place. Travis. Travis says my patience is impeccable. Your patience is impeccable, guys. I know it is a drag to sit and wait when you're just anxious to get started. You know, I don't like doing it either. Let's be honest, nobody does. But at the same time, you know, one of the teams was a biggie tonight in the Angels, so I couldn't just let that one sit and ride. I had to work on getting that resold. Hi, Daniel. How are you? So Kyle, you should have it now. Hopefully you have it now so that we're ready to move on. We are. Excellent. Life is good. Thank you. Thank you for picking that up too. I appreciate it. Also appreciate the two of you who picked up some other teams. Whoops, some other teams by way of Second Chance on eBay earlier. So see what happens when I multitask? I forget to do things like to set the focus, like to take off autofocus and set it so we can see everything all nice and close and pretty. That's a little better. Victor Caratini is first up, and that, of course, is for the Cubbies. Daniel, you're doing terrific. I like that. I like it when people say terrific, because that probably means you really, it's not just a generic response. That's probably like, yeah, you really are having a pretty good day, huh? I like that. Reese Hoskins, that is numbered to 50 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Scott, we don't have anything unpaid in basketball. There is the potential to have something unpaid in football, but I will check it again right before we break that product. Since it's last up, we'll check it again at that point. Austin Hayes and the Orioles coming out there. Behind that is Justin Upton for the Angels. That is numbered to 35. We pulled Justin Upton out of the first case of 5-star too. And you know what else we pulled out of the first case of 5-star? Shohei Ohtani. So maybe Justin Upton and Shohei go together. If we see one, we see the other. I don't know. Maybe. Let's hope so. Dustin Fowler comes out for the Oakland A's. Upton has a really nice signature too, right, guys? I mean, I appreciate the penmanship that we get from Justin Upton. Jose Ramirez, that is numbered to 50. And you guys are probably like, penmanship, who cares about that? But trust me, right? When you see some of these guys that sign, especially the younger guys, and the younger guys in football this year in particular, all you get's an initial or something that you just like, what? Come on. So it does kind of make you appreciate seeing a nice full signature with handsome penmanship like we saw there from Justin Upton. Brian Anderson out for the Miami Marlins. Oh, that's a handsome card. Look who it is again. It's Justin Upton again. Angels. Man, this one is numbered to 25. Daggone, Angels. That is pretty crazy that you have two Justin Uptons. That one, you know, a little more muddled, but he was using a paint pen. You can't really sign a super precise autograph with a paint pen. There's just no way that's going to happen. So we give him a little bit of a pass, and it still looked nice on that one. Just not as nice as it did on the one with the regular marker, maybe. Scott Kingery, Phillies again. I believe I see some pinstripes in the offing. I do indeed, and it is Torres. Nice. Little Gleyber Torres coming out for the New York Yankees. So far, so good. The Yankees had, who did they have last night in the first case of this? Maybe Mattingly, did they have? I don't know. The Yankees had somebody, I'm pretty sure, in the first case as well. Ryan McMahon comes out, Colorado Rockies. I see something that looks like it's going to be very low numbered. Oh, it's Francisco Lindor. Very nice. And it's to 5, baby. Oh, yeah. Indians. How are you liking that? That is a handsome card with your golden graphs numbered to 5 with Mr. Francisco Lindor. Loving it. Jay Allen, you said all you want in this is one card. Remind me your team again, Jay Allen. Is it the same as last night, the Tampa Bay Rays, or you have a different one tonight? Max Fried, that is numbered to 25 for the Atlanta Braves. We have a redemption. Our redemption last night was Ohtani. So I don't know who it's going to be tonight. We're going to find out in a minute, but the potential definitely exists. Oh, see, Jay Allen, look at that. I thought you had the Rays, and there I conjured you up an Anthony Banda, but yet you switched it up on me. You don't have the Rays tonight. So, well, we conjured up an Anthony Banda for the Tampa Bay Rays anyway. This is a beautiful patch for Chris Davis in the Oakland A's. It's numbered to 25. Of course, it is signed. That's probably the more important part, but I really just love a nice relic. So sometimes I get more excited about the relics, and it takes me a minute to get to the signature part of the card. I know, I'm weird that way, but you don't find a lot of really good relics in baseball. It's only a few series that you can really count on finding some awesome stuff. So I look forward to those always. We are going to flip over our redemption here in one moment. Before I do that, though, I need to get the Topps website up. And we will be using that momentarily to verify the team of our redemption. We're probably going to know the answer when we flip it. But nonetheless, we'll go and check it out. So give me a second here while this loads. Normally I have this done, and actually I kind of did have it done, but then the website started acting crazy, so I busted it back down, and now I just have to bring it back up. Every once in a while, the website likes to act stupid for the Topps checklist. I don't really know why. It gets very finicky, like people get when they don't eat. Okay, so we have, Joey Votto, man. Oh, you know how happy that makes me. I love my Cincinnati Reds. I love my Joey Votto. And once again, it is a silver signature blue parallel. That's exactly the same parallel we found last night. Of course, it was Ohtani last night, but it was the exact same thing. It was a silver signature blue parallel. So apparently a lot of those are going to be redemptions in here, it seems. Meanwhile, let's go verify Mr. Votto over here as a Cincinnati Red. Oh, love those Reds. They're terrible, but I love them anyway, even though they are terrible. All right, Joey, where are you on this list, my friend? There he is. We can all see officially a Cincinnati Red. We all knew that kind of anyway, but now it's official. Okay, so let's recap here. The nice silver signature blue parallel for the Reds with Joey Votto. Chris Davis in the Oakland A's, numbered to 25. Anthony Banda coming out for the Tampa Bay Rays. Max Fried to 25. Atlanta Braves. Oh, that handsome Francisco Lindor. That is numbered to 5. Love that for the Cleveland Indians. Probably just, it's close to my favorite, but I think that Justin Upton might be my favorite. Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. The nice Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Scott Kingery and the Phillies. Brian Anderson, Marlins. Jose Ramirez, the Indians with another hit. The Oakland A's with Dustin Fowler, so the A's picking up a second hit in here. There's one of 2 for Justin Upton. This one is numbered to 25. Of course, that one's done in the paint pen. And then we have Justin Upton to 35 right there. And that is such a handsome autograph. Both of those, of course, are for the Angels. Austin Hayes for the Orioles. Rhys Hoskins, that is numbered to 50 for the Phillies. And last but not least, Victor Caratini and the Cubbies. Jerry, yes, we did recap with the numbers. I read off, I believe I read off the number of everything that was numbered. The silver autograph, I don't know what that's numbered to. It's the blue parallel. I would assume, being the blue parallel, that it's numbered to 25. But since I have not yet seen one live in my hand, I have only seen them listed that way, because the same card last night was also a redemption. It was a different player, but the same card said a redemption last night as well. So I can't answer that with 100% certainty. but my assumption would be 25, but that may not be correct. So I would say, your best bet might be just to do a search on eBay for 2018 5-star silver signature blue, and then see what one of them, comes up numbered, because it doesn't say on a redemption what it's going to be numbered to. And of course the Topps website doesn't tell us that either. So it's kind of hard to know on that. I'm just speculating. All right, once again, if you did not see this earlier, our paid shipping breaks tonight, all 3 of our breaks fall under that category. So I'm anticipating getting it out the door on Tuesday. As always, if I can get it out the door faster than that, I will. If you don't hit in one of these breaks, you don't pull a base card or anything at all, you will get consolation cards. They will ship out with the rest of the break since this is a paid break. So that is how that's going to roll. Next up is a 5-box case of 2017-18 Immaculate Basketball. It is a full case break. It is break number 2. This also came out last night. We broke it last night and, of course, again tonight. And this that you are seeing right now ended Thursday night, the 18th, which is tonight, on eBay. And, of course, same format. Team names are there on the left. Your name up in lights across from your team if you're the winning bidder on the right-hand side there. Well, some of the cards aren't numbered, Jerry. So any of the cards that weren't numbered, of course, I couldn't call out, right, like a number on them if they were unnumbered. So I just obviously called out the ones that were numbered. So if you saw a card go by and I said a name and a team and not a number, then that was just simply an unnumbered open edition autograph card. So that's the deal. They are the ones that were numbered, we called out, and the ones that are not, we didn't. No, Jerry, not all the cards in 5-star are numbered if autographed. There are lots of cards in 5-star that are not numbered. Of course, everything is a hit in 5-star, so you don't have anything, and you have no base in 5-star. It's all hits. But they are not all numbered by any stretch of the imagination. Only when you see a different color in the background, when you see that basic color that the majority of the cards have, those are unnumbered. Scott, you are asking where you can find my breaks on eBay. Here's probably the quickest way to do it. If you go to the top of any eBay page, you're going to see a search. And if you click on that and then you go into advanced search, you can select search by seller. And then when you get to the search by seller page, you can type in my seller username, which is Fleaburger. I know that's weird, but that's what it is. So it's flea like on an animal, F-L-E-A, and then burger like you eat, B-U-R-G-E-R. So it's all one word, Fleaburger. And then search by seller, enter Fleaburger, or type in Fleaburger, hit enter. It should bring you up all of my current auctions, and then it will give you the option, I believe, to sort them by sport and to sort them, oldest to newest, that sort of thing. And somebody asked me a while ago, and I saw it, and I think we were in the midst of trying to get some of the stuff sorted out with that unsold team, and I don't think I answered it. It might have been Jay Allen, but I'm not 100% sure if that's who it was. Someone asked me if I would list all of the veteran base cards for Topps Update Series. I had not really planned to because it is a lot of cards. It's a 3,000 card break. And of that, well, let's see, there's probably, if I did 10, there's probably 100 times, probably about maybe 2,400 of those or so are going to be base. And of those 2,400, I'd say probably a couple thousand of them are veteran base. So, I don't even know what that would weigh. I don't know what I would ship that in all to one person. But, Jay Allen, if you do, or whoever asked me that, it might not have been Jay Allen, if you do want a bidding category for that, I will put one up there. It won't show up for probably 2 more days because, you know, you can only do 5-day, 3-day, 1-day listings, etc. This was listed tonight on a 5-day. So I can add it in there on a 3-day listing, and I'll just have to kind of speculate what I think the weight is, and then we'll figure out. That's gonna be the thing. The shipping costs on that would be the more problematic issue, but we'll figure it out, and I will put it up there for you. Just it will show up not for 2 more days, basically. And I'm sorry I didn't get that answered for you when I saw it. I don't know. I kind of think I was in the middle of something and I saw it and registered it and then somehow didn't manage to convey it out loud. So sorry about that. All right, everything in this really is numbered in Immaculate. This is numbered to 75. It's Julius Randle and the Lakers. Bam Adebayo, that is numbered to 49 for the Heat, with a little relic for the big man. This is a nice relic coming up for the Sacramento Kings. I like that relic. It's De'Aaron Fox. It's numbered to 75. I don't know why the lighting on some of these cards with the darker colors, camera like doesn't want to pick up the colors as well as I think it should. Our first autograph is for the Cavs. It's to 15. It's Zizic. I never get that guy's name right. And clearly he's got some green and white there, so you know he wore that as a member of the Celtics, and it should tell us that on the back, that the relic came when he was a member of the Celtics, because the Cavaliers, they don't have any green at all. Latchman, for sure, there is a large flat rate box. I don't know that 2,000 plus cards fit in a large flat rate box, to be perfectly honest with you. I kind of imagine that they don't. I mean, that's a massive amount of cards. This is numbered to 25. It is Victor Oladipo and the Pacers. Maybe a little bit of chipping along the bottom edges there. James Worthy. Wow, that's numbered to 25. That is a throwback and a half for the Lakers. Nice 2-color patch up there, and of course your autograph down at the bottom. But you know what? That's a good point, Latchman. I have a break here right now that's going out tomorrow for Upper Deck Goodwin Champions, and it probably has, I don't know, 1,300 or so cards in it. So what I can do is find out how close it would be to fit 1,300 cards in there, and then I would know that it would take twice that, basically, to get the base handled from an update break. So that might at least tell me what size box it would take. I doubt very seriously they would fit in that large flat rate box, though. This is numbered to 75. It's Dwight Howard and the Hornets. Number to 49, we have another James Worthy card. That is a relic once again for the Lakers. Andrew Wiggins, numbered to 25, T-Wolves. 2-color relic coming out for that one. Oh, this is Tyler Lydon. That is the Nike swoosh. When I first looked at it, I thought, that's the Nike swoosh. And then I looked at it again, and I was like, is it? It's the same color thread. It threw me off for a minute. It's numbered to 3. I don't know why it's not a 1 of 1, being that it's the swoosh, but it's numbered to 3. But I always like the swoosh. So nice hit there for the Nuggets with Tyler Lydon and the Nike logo. Sam Castle, T-Wolves, numbered to 10. Who have we here? It is Anthony Hardaway. Hey, hey. Penny Hardaway, numbered to 57 for the Magic. And that is always a nice little hit. Of course, he's now coaching at Memphis. Right? Is it Memphis? I think it is. It's somewhere in Tennessee anyway. I think it's Memphis. So that'll be interesting because he coached AAU forever. Porzingis, this is numbered to 35. Oh, Jerry, yeah, maybe. You said it could be like from the shorts, the jersey, and the away jersey, or maybe even like the socks. I wonder if the socks have a Nike swoosh on them. They could, and that might be why it'd be the same color too. Tone on tone thread. Maybe. Yeah, that's a good thought though. Larry Bird, that is numbered to 49 for the Celtics. Then numbered to 25 come the Celtics again. That one is Marcus Smart. A little bit of chipping once again. You can see down there on that bottom edge, as many of them have some minor imperfections. Oh man, are you kidding me? I thought that was going to be James Worthy again, but no. This is Eldon Campbell. It is also for the Lakers. It is numbered to 99. Definitely chipping on both of your, actually all four of your corners have some minor issues with them. Elvin Hayes, that is numbered to 75. It goes to the Wizards. Of course, the Washington Bullets, that's just the former franchise name, current Washington Wizards. Little chipping and a lot of chipping right there. Do you see all that on that top edge? There's like a lot of white chipping along the top edge. Kyrie Irving, 211. So the Celtics, who I know you're looking probably more for Jason Tatum, but Kyrie, 211, that's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid hit if you've got the Celtics tonight. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Jerry, you said thank you, Eldon. You helped give us Kobe. Oh, goodness. This is the Celtics. It is numbered to 75. You've got some chipping right down there on the side of this one. And that is Gordon Hayward. Tony Parker, Spurs to 49. Of course, he's gone from there now, but still a Spur on this card, so that's where it heads. The Nuggets to 49. Wilson Chandler. Ooh, this is a nice relic. That's really a cool relic. It's numbered to 15, and it's Gerald Green. And, of course, another relic that doesn't match the colors of the team, so was worn, obviously, when he was still a Celtic, because it's green and white. And, yeah, the Rockets, did I say the Heat a minute ago? The Rockets don't have any green or white on their uniforms. Here is Udonis Haslem, numbered to 10, Miami Heat. Some little imperfections on the front corners and actually all four of the back corners as well. Oh, man. Being a UK fan, this one kind of causes me some pain. It is numbered to 99, and it's Christian Laettner for the T-Wolves. Yeah, if you watch college ball, you know why that gives me pain. There is chipping and wear right there on, well, upper and lower corner and edge there on the back. There it is, kids. There's your Donovan Mitchell, numbered to 75 for the Utah Jazz. It's about time one of Donovan or Jason showed up. We had Kyle Kuzma out of the first case that showed up a bunch. So tonight, Donovan. Some imperfections along the top edge there. Nothing too outrageous, but it's certainly got its issues. All these thick ones do. Did I find out who won the Cardinals from last night? What are we talking about? Who won the Cardinals? You got to help me out. What you got to help me remember what it is that you are asking me about last night, because I don't remember anything in particular about the Cardinals last night, and I'm not sure what you mean when you say who won them. And if you just have to overlook me, sorry. I see a lot of cards and breaks and things in one day, so I can't remember exactly what we're talking about. That is Jason Tatum. It is numbered to 75 on the base card for the Celtics. Oh, you're asking about the Molina card. Oh, no, I definitely know who the bidder is that had that, but they did not, for sure I know who the bidder is that has the team, but they did not contact me saying that they were interested in selling the card, no. Karl Malone for the Lakers. Lakers have had a lot of hits in here. It has not yet been Lonzo, though, Sean. Elfrid Payton, that is numbered to 5. That is a really nice, big, jumbo sort of patch there. Jersey number, actually, to be specific, for the Phoenix Suns. Although I would wager to say that that jersey number most likely came when he was a member of the Orlando Magic. We have a redemption we'll take a look at in a minute. Frank Mason III to 75, Sacramento Kings. Next up, Frank Ntilikina to 25 for the Knicks. Again, chipping, corners and edges a little bit. Jason is saying, how can they call it immaculate when the cards look like they put them through a wood chipper? Yeah, I wouldn't say it looks like they put them through a wood chipper, but anytime, honestly, that we have thick cards, and it doesn't really matter what series they are, anytime we have thick cards, there are minor imperfections on the edges and the corners. I mean, it just happens all the time. I happen to call it out. A lot of breakers don't. A lot of breakers, unless it's particularly egregious, do not call it out because they don't want to, point out that the cards don't come out perfect. But you know what? I mean, they don't come out perfect. So I don't see any reason why we don't point it out as we go along. It's nothing. I haven't seen anything in there that would make me say, oh man, that's terrible and I wouldn't want to own that card. But at the same time, they're not going to grade a 10 either with those minor imperfections. So take it as you will, I guess. Emmanuel Mudiay, that is Shadowbox Signatures, and we will head over and find out what that's going to be numbered to. We got to roll ourselves over here to the Panini website and take a little look-see and find out what Emmanuel Mudiay here is numbered to. For anybody who might not know, it is super handy. The Panini website goes all the way back. I chose the wrong year. Daggone it. Sorry. Got to go back. This is still 17-18. My bad. But they have everything on here back from, I think, until 2009. You can pull up. Did I make sure did I bring you along with me? Yes, I did. Good. So you can go in and find out what things are going to be numbered to on redemptions, which I think is really handy. I enjoy the fact that this is a feature that they have. Some people don't know that they have it. Some people do. But if you don't, it's right there on the Panini website, and it's pretty cool. Why is it not showing me my checklist? Didn't I just click on it? Oh, it was delayed reaction. Oh, okay. Card number 9, it is going to be numbered to 99. All right, so Mudiay to 99 for the Knicks is the answer on our redemption here. All right, so there is that. Okay, let's recap. Well, I don't disagree with you, Jason. I mean, frankly, I would love for every card to come out in Minty Mint. But listen, I have gotten cards back, not just from Panini, but from Topps as well, but more so from Panini. I've gotten cards back that have never even been in a pack or a box, that are encased, that are redemptions. I'm sure we all have. And they will have the same corner and edge kind of issues. Some of it I imagine happens when the cards are being signed, because they're being handled and shuffled and transported to and from to get the player signatures with the on-card autographs. I think a portion of it probably happens then. Some of the others, maybe it happens when they're inserting the fabric or whatever they're doing, but it's definitely more so on the thick cards, which of course are handled a lot more. I would love to find a way where, they came out in better shape, but honestly, that's just the reality of it. There's most of those thick card series just don't come out great. Mudiay Knicks to 99. Number to 49, it's James Worthy and the Lakers. James Worthy again for the Lakers, that one with a little ink on it, and numbered to 25. Victor Oladipo to 25. That's for the Pacers. Moutier coming out, or why did I say Moutier again? Alfred Payton coming out to 5, because I got distracted by the fact that the relic doesn't match the Suns. The relic is from, I guess, when he was a member of the Magic, but of course the card reflects his current team, the Suns, and that's where it will go, of course. Christian Laettner to 99, T-Wolves. Zizic to 15 for the Cavaliers. That relic was worn when he was a member of the Celtics, of course. De'Aaron Fox to 75 for the Kings. Bam Adebayo, the big man for the Miami Heat, numbered to 49 with that relic. Let me get some of this sorted out over here on my sorting mat, and then we'll move on down the line. Haslam, that is numbered to 10 for the Heat. This relic apparently also worn as a member of the Celtics. That is numbered to 15. It's Gerald Green for the Rockets. Numbered to 49, Wilson Chandler and the Nuggets. There's Tony Parker to 49 and the Spurs. Sean, you think all the redemptions come back nice? Boy, I have not had that experience. So, wow, yeah, no, I definitely have not had all the redemptions come back nice. I'll tell you that straight up. That's what I'm saying. And they're encased and everything. If there was anything you would think would come back perfect, it'd be that. But they don't. Not for me, anyway. Celtics, Larry Bird to 49. Somehow or another, I decided to put the Kristaps Porzingis base card in there. So we'll just look at it again. It's numbered to 35, but it is just a base card. I stacked it in the wrong spot. Anthony Hardaway, that is to 57, Orlando Magic. And then we have Sam Cassell. It is numbered to 10 for the T-Wolves. Here's our handsome Nike swoosh, Tyler Lydon. That one is numbered to 3 for the Nuggets. Andrew Wiggins is numbered to what? To 25. Jerry, you said the Moutier will come in a shredded envelope. I don't get it. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That is numbered to 25. It's Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks. Frank Mason III to 75 for the Kings. That is another one for the Lakers. It is Karl Malone. Yeah, I don't know what that means, Jerry. But usually, guys, occasionally I'll use an envelope that is not poly, but that's typically only if like 1 or 2 cards or something is in there. Most of the time I use those poly mailers. Those are, you can't really shred those too much. Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz. That is numbered to 75. Kyrie Irving and the Celtics, numbered to 11. Here is Elvin Hayes for the Washington Wizards. I know it says Bullets, same franchise, stays with the Wizards. Lakers, Eldon Campbell. And I forgot to tell you what that was numbered to. It's to 99. And then last, numbered to 25 for the Celtics, it was Marcus Smart. All right, guys, that is Immaculate Basketball. We are going to be moving into Impeccable Football. I did have 2 unpaid teams in Impeccable. I don't know if I still have 2 unpaid teams. I'm going to check that right now. While I am checking that, I'll let you take a look at this. Most of you have probably already seen it, but on the off chance that someone came in partway through and maybe you didn't catch it, you don't know what's going on, there's the 411 on your anticipated shipping dates and a little information about how things are going to roll along with, what is that? With consolation cards. What in the world is happening right there? Okay, so we do have one team that is setting open right now, and actually, we have, let me see, we may have 2 teams setting open. One of these is from the other night. Let me figure out which one is from tonight first. I knew I shouldn't have let that guy ride the other night, right? That was the night when YouTube was acting all weird and it was down part of the night, and then I forgot to go back and look and see what was paid and what wasn't. And yeah, that guy tagged me pretty good out of that last one from the night YouTube was down. So we definitely are sitting on a couple of unpaid teams right now. You can let me know if anybody is interested in these. Actually, one of these people, they've bid with me before. Let me see if the other one has. Maybe I'm just going to let them ride, because you know what? It's going to take us, if it's like anything like the last team that we tried to sell, this is going to take us like 10 minutes to sell these two teams by the time it's all said and done. I'm not sure I want to do that. So hold on a minute, please. Let me check one thing here. Well, come on now. eBay, why don't you work with a person here, eBay? Oh, so slow they are. Probably because I have so much stuff in my... I don't ever clean stuff out of there. I think you're supposed to, and I don't. All right, let's see if they have bid with me before or not. And it's loading, it's loading. 400,000 hours later, maybe we'll know the answer. Meanwhile, while that's loading and loading, let's go ahead and flip over here and we can start taking a look at that, right? So this, of course, is going to be a 3-box case break of Impeccable Football. It is break number 4, so it's the 4th case that we've opened or that we are about to open. And it looks like on my unpaid items tonight, at least one of these is a known bidder to me. Neither one of them are a very high bid amount. And honestly, I just don't think I feel like suffering through having to try to deal with selling it. So I'll just roll the dice and see how we come out. So team names are on the left-hand side. Winning bidders are across from it. They're on the right-hand side. And yeah. I don't know about that. One of the people has bid with me before, and I do vaguely remember. Here's the other part of the problem. I vaguely remember someone sending me a message saying, "Hey, if I win tonight, I'm going to be at work, and I would take care of it later." And I do sort of remember seeing that earlier today. Problem is, I don't exactly remember who it was that sent it to me. So it could very well be one of those two guys. So as I said, dollar amounts aren't very high. We'll just take a roll of the dice on it and hope for the best, I guess. All right, Impeccable Football. We love it. It's awesome. Here's what's going to happen. One of our boxes will have our little ingot card in it. Have either a little silver or gold bar in there. I think they're 1 ounce, aren't they? I believe they are. And those are pretty cool. Those are always my favorite. They're not autographed, and so I know they're probably not everyone's favorite because they're not autographed, but I have kind of a special little fondness for those cards. I like them. In the bottom of the boxes that don't have the ingot, we have those little filler spacer things. One would assume to have consistent height. Oh, Jerry, you're offering to buy those teams. Yeah, you know what? I could have probably sold them, but as I said, somebody sent me a message, and if I could, saying they were going to be at work today, and then I'm thinking, all right, is it one of these guys that hasn't paid, and then one of the guys has bid with me before, and neither one of them are a very high dollar amount, so combined, they wouldn't, those two combined won't even tag me for as much as the one guy got me for the other night. So sometimes I just decide, it's not worth it. I don't know. It does disrupt everything so much, doesn't it? That's the part I don't like. I got to find a better way to do that. If I can find a better way to sell them through chat, it'll be something we'll do every time if I can figure out how we want to do it. Okay, kids. Bobby B, I saw you come in a minute ago, Bobby B, and I don't think I said hey, hey, hey back to you, did I? And I meant to, because I always say hey, hey, hey to you. So hi, Bobby B. And you said you really like Impeccable this year. You know what? I really like Impeccable every year. I think Impeccable rocks, my friend. John Elway to 25 for the Broncos. Every card in here is numbered, even our base. Jay Ajayi to 75 for the Eagles. We have David Johnson to 25, Arizona Cardinals. Oh, Jerry says, who day? You looking for some Cincinnati Bengals, are you, Jerry? Dak Prescott comes out for the Dallas Cowboys, numbered to 75. Brian Dawkins, I think we've pulled him out of here before. I'm pretty sure we have. For the Eagles, that's numbered to 49. Clinton Portis and the Redskins, that is numbered to 49. That is a nice 3-color patch and an on-card autograph. Marcel Aitman, rookie for the Raiders. That's numbered to 75. That one's a sticker. My Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. Uh-oh, it's a 1 of 1. Is it a 1 of 1? It is a 1 of 1. Yeah, it is. Yay, Steelers. Is it autographed? Oh, boom. Yeah, it is. It's not just the 1 of 1 printing plate. It's an autographed 1 of 1 printing plate for my Pittsburgh Steelers in the house with Juju Smith-Schuster. And guess what? We're going to follow that up with, how about Josh Rosen for the Arizona Cardinals, numbered to 75, one of our nice rookie quarterbacks. I like it. Jason, you said you're afraid you're going to get skunked. Who have you got in here, Jason? Tell us who we need to work our mojo. We'll see if we can't keep you maybe from getting skunked. Wavion, you said your Chiefs got skunked last night. You're hoping for some better luck tonight. Well, let's see if we can't have some. You got the Chiefs in here again tonight, do you? Jason's got the Packers. So if Wavion, do you have the Chiefs in here again, then we'll know where we got to work our magic. To 25, that is Eric Weddle and the Ravens. Eddie George to 75. That guy's Houston Oilers. I know you all hate when I do this, but here's the thing. Cards always stay with their franchise, right? So the former Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Oilers, became the current Tennessee Titans. So any Oilers cards go to the Titans. Houston Texans are a completely different franchise, an expansion franchise that came along way after the Oilers had already moved to Tennessee. So the Oilers cards go to the Titans, the moral of the story. There is Big Mo Hurst for the Oakland Raiders. That is numbered to 5. It is also a sticker autograph. Here comes my man Vita Vea. That is to 75, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Derwin James, I like that hit for the Chargers. That's numbered to 49. So I guess everybody's seen that Nick Bosa is not going back to Ohio State, right? I mean, he went out with the core muscle injury, had the surgery. Everybody was speculating he was going to go back. He's withdrawn from school entirely and says he's just going to focus on getting ready for the draft. So how about that? Ty Law and the Patriots, that is numbered to 49. That's what you can do when your last name is Bosa and they say you're better than your brother was at this age. Because you know you're getting drafted high no matter what. You can take the rest of the year and not play football or condition at the university. Deshaun Hamilton, that is numbered to 15 for the Broncos. Really nice patch down there on the bottom. And I will admit, I was mostly watching the baseball game tonight. Really didn't watch the football game other than to flip over once and I saw the Broncos were ahead. So I don't know how that game is playing out right now because I was more into the Red Sox-Astros game tonight for whatever reason. That's what was floating my boat tonight. You said you've never had a 1 of 1 of anything. You wouldn't complain if one of those popped up tonight. Well, amen, brother. I like 1 of 1s of everything, too. So I always like pulling those. Roger, you said you finally got a couple of hits because you've been skunked a bunch. Well, good. I'm glad we got you back on the right track then. Number to 25, it's Deonta Foreman. That is the Texans. Here is Pat Mahomes to 75 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Jarvis Landry to 10. Bless him for the Browns. Derwin James again. Wow. All right. You got a pair of Derwin James. That one, though, is numbered to 10. I mean, he's a really nice-looking rookie, so I think that's a good hit. You got 1 to 10 and 1 to 49, so can't argue that, I guess. And the Vikings are about to have a triple hit, it appears. Carl Eller, Alan Page, and John Randall. How about that? Skol. Yeah, baby. I'm digging it. It's numbered to 10. Tyler Lockett, Seahawks. Man, when he was a rookie, we pulled him all the time. That is numbered to 75. Houday, you did not get skunked with your Cincinnati Bengals. Here they are with Mark Walton, numbered to 75. A couple of nice patches and some hard signed ink up there at the top. We have a redemption. We're going to wait and flip it over at the end. And we still have a couple of other things here. Our ingot and the redemption. So don't give up yet, Wavion. You're giving up too soon, man. So is Jason. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet, guys. Ooh, our ingot tonight is going to be a cool one. It is Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Numbered 215. Our little NFL silver Troy ounce there. Kind of, I guess I need to learn a little bit more about coins, because what's the difference in a Troy ounce and a real ounce? Like, obviously I know you only say Troy ounce in regard to metal and in regard to silver in particular, but I don't know. What's the Troy stand for? I don't know. Carl, I agree with you. That was a cool card for the Bengals. So our redemption, drum roll if we had one. Well, look at that. Clay Matthews. Told you not to give up so soon, didn't I? Elegance Veteran Patch Auto Silver. Let's go find out what it's going to be numbered to. Jason Yee of Little Faith. No, no, no. We had a Packer for you. Let's get ourselves, let me get you over there first, and then I'll bring me. Follow along to get us to the right spot in our checklist here. All right, so now we're in 2018. Still opening 2017-18 basketball. Just messes me up. I keep wanting to select the wrong year for everything. Impeccable, where are you? There you go. Our card set, what did I say it was? Elegance Veteran Patch Autos Silver. There we go. Mr. Clay Matthews is numbered to 10. I'm sorry, it is card 10. It is not numbered to 10. Oh, it is numbered to 10 as well. Oh, didn't I get lucky? So Clay Matthews, numbered to 10. Nice little hit there coming out of our redemption. So let's get that one all labeled up here, all pretty like. And we're going to recap Impeccable. I still have, I don't know what I have, maybe another 2-3 cases of this hanging around here. But I've got such big time-consuming breaks coming up, I didn't have it listed. I intended to list it Tuesday night. We were going to do a bunch more of this sort of stuff. 5-star, Impeccable, Immaculate, all that, until I realized that I had messed up and missed update on a weirdo Monday release. So now we're doing that Tuesday, so I don't know when we're going to do the rest of it, but soon. Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson to 15. That is our card with the ingot involved. Our redemption here, numbered to 10 for the Packers with Clay Matthews. And it might be that Jason might have a little more faith next time, right, Jason? He's like, wait, what? Last card. I know, right? Isn't that kind of always more fun? Because don't you get an extra? I do anyway. Like if I think I'm done and then that last card flips over and it's mine, it somehow makes me even happier. Derwin James to 10 for the Chargers. Derwin James to 49 for the Chargers. Marcel Aitman, 75, Raiders. Number to 49, it's Clinton Portis and the Redskins. Brian Dawkins and the Eagles to 49. Dak Prescott to 75 for the Cowboys. Got to get those boys in there. We even came up with the bingle that Jerry was looking for, numbered to 75. It's Mark Walton with a couple of really nice patches. Tyler Lockett to 75, Seahawks. Vikings had a tremendous hit here. I really like this a lot. It is Carl Eller, Alan Page, and John Randall with that triple autograph, numbered to 10. That's a great hit. Some of your Hall of Fame types there from the Vikings days past. Numbered to 15, there's your rookie Deshaun Hamilton for the Denver Broncos. Ty Law and the Patriots to 49. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Vita Vea to 75. Oakland Raiders hit with Mo Hurst, numbered to 5. Josh Rosen made an appearance for the Arizona Cardinals. That is numbered to 75. Last, but certainly not least, is my handsome Pittsburgh Steelers man. That is Juju Smith-Schuster. 1-of-1 printing plate, autographed and all. How about that? Steelers, you got only one hit in here, but hello, it was worth the price of admission. That's a nice one. Okay, guys, so what do we need to do? We're done with our breaks for tonight, but I will put up spreadsheet info one more time. We'll take another pass through what's going to be breaking in the days ahead and that sort of thing. So, of course, tomorrow night, we're doing a half case of Leaf autographed mini helmets. So it's the back half of the case that we started the other night. And then we're going to open another 16-box master case of Phoenix football. So it'll be kind of a long break again tomorrow night. Tonight was fairly short. Tomorrow night will be kind of long. Saturday, I'm going to take the night off. I'm going to watch my UK Wildcats play a little football, and I'm going to work on a whole bunch of stuff that's got to be done before the end of the year. On Sunday, we will open a single autographed baseball jersey and a full case of Archive Signature Series Retired Edition and some gold label baseball. On Monday night, it'll be another 16-box master case of Phoenix football. On Tuesday night, yeah, I know, that's where I meant to have the other 5-star and all the stuff until, like I said, I realized about Update. So it's a full case of Update Jumbo. And that's like 3,000 cards. No kidding, 3,000 cards. Like a tremendously long, large break. It's going to start early at 9:15 because it will take us a couple of hours. And Veteran Base is not shipping in that break. So somebody requested that I create a bidding category for the Veteran Base in that. So I will. I'll just have to kind of figure out what the shipping's going to look like because I think it's going to be a really very heavy, big kind of package. So I'll work on that. It'll go up in 2 days. It'll end the same night that everything else does, but you won't see it listed until 2 days from now. Okay, and then it'll pop in with the rest of them. So that's what we look like days ahead. We'll have new products coming out next Wednesday. We may mix in some more 5-star and Immaculate and Impeccable on Wednesday night with the new stuff, or if we don't, we'll do it next Thursday, a week from today. So somewhere in there, in that range, look for us to get back into all the products that we opened up tonight. And, of course, you've probably seen this by now, looking at a Tuesday shipping date. If I can get it out to you faster than that, I will. If you got skunked in here and you didn't pull a single card in one of the breaks tonight, your consolation cards are going to go out with the rest of the break because everything we opened tonight was a paid shipping break. And I guess that is probably it for me. So, Latchman, you said that you don't think this product has any Jaguars. Oh, man, I'm sorry. It definitely does. I think we actually pulled didn't we pull a Mark Brunell out of maybe Impeccable 1 or 2? I'm pretty sure we pulled Mark Brunell out at least for the Jags. Maybe a Leonard Fournette, but I'm not 100% sure that it might have been a base card for Fournette. But for sure there are some Jags in here. But yeah, you're right. They didn't make an appearance tonight for sure. Sorry to say. But anyway, thank you all again for joining me tonight. I always appreciate having you stop by and chat and hang out and bid and break with me. So we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Hopefully I will see you again then, or if not then, sometime soon. In the meantime, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye now.